तो हेलो गाइस, वेलकम टू माय चैनल टीओ प्ले टाइम। और आज हम लोग खेलने जा रहे हैं वदरिंग वेव्स। तो चलो ज़्यादा बातें ना करके स्टार्ट करते हैं। मैंने इतना ही आधा तक छोड़ा था, तो यहाँ से स्टार्ट करो, थोड़ा सा पहले से ही स्टार्ट किया है। अरे ये रहा हमारा रोवर आ रहा है। अरे ये मैडम मैजिस्ट्रेट के साथ उनका मीटिंग का टाइम है ये। ओके, स्टार्ट करो बातें।
It's been 3 days. We both made it on time. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I am Jinhsi. It brings me great joy to see you, Rover.
क्या बोले भाई, इतने सारे वीडियो समथिंग हैपन आई होप इन भाई पहले हेलो ही बोलते भाई, पहली बार मिल रहे हैं, हेलो काफी है।
An emergency forced me to leave, and I only had the time to prepare some tokens for you. Please pardon my lack of hospitality.
Does the message have something to do with the Fraxidus?
Yes. The Sentinel of Jinzhou is currently absent.
Absent. Okay, Sentinel अभी नहीं है. Aren't you supposed to stay in their domains?
Correct. The Sentinels guide and guard humanity as a symbol of our civilization. When a region's sentinel goes absent, chaos is bound to ensue. As this news could lead to civil unrest, please keep it a secret. Jinzhou's sentinel Jue is being held captive by the Fraxidus. I had to postpone our meeting and put all my effort into finding its whereabouts.
भाई सुना है, बहुत अच्छी बात है।
Yes, our thoughts are connected to a certain degree. I can sense its memories, feelings, and surroundings, though not very clearly.
हाँ, अगर वो ढूंढ लेती हो जरूर बोलती ना भाई रोबर यार।
Unfortunately, I haven't. I can feel Jue is in danger. The good news is I have figured out the culprit behind all of this.
ओके, तो हमें कल्प्रिट कौन है? अच्छा, स्कार। भाई यहाँ पे भी स्कार?
Precisely. The Fraxidus plans to advance another lament and cause disasters worldwide. Overseer Scar had several objectives upon infiltrating Jinzhou. To track you down, to test your strengths, and to make you join their cause. To abduct Jue and to resurrect the Threnodian in advance.
भाई तू क्यों, ये तो किसी को नहीं पता, ये तुझे ही पता होना चाहिए। भाई रोवर को कुछ याद भी नहीं है।
They must have discovered your value, likely from one of Jue's prophecies. If you join them, they'll gain significant power. Should you refuse to join, the Fraxidus will likely want to eliminate you, so you don't get in their way.
भाई बिना कुछ आंसर दे दे, भाई रोवर कुछ आंसर ही नहीं देता कुछ टाइम तो।
I have a plan to apprehend Scar. Once we capture him, the Fraxidus won't be that much of a threat to you for the time being. If you are willing to lend us a hand, I will ensure your safety during our cooperation.
Okay, रोवर कुछ सोच रहा है। अरे ये क्या काउंटमिन भाई, मदद कर, क्या करे तू रोवर यार, तू मददगार हीरो है, मदद कर, सबकी मदद कर तू।
Thank you for your trust, Rover. Speaking of which, you seem to have already gathered a lot from the tokens.
The mangosteens points to how people live through the wars in Jinzhou. हाँ भाई, मैंगोस्टीन वाला कुछ इम्पोर्टेंट भी है भाई, सारे इम्पोर्टेंट है। सनडायल भी, वो सुगर पर्ल जो था ना वो वाला भी, तो भाई बहुत कुछ पॉइंट्स करते भाई।
Impressive, Rover.
आइडेंटिटी, हाँ भाई उन टोकन से कुछ हमें पता चला था पर ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं.
The threat Jinzhou is facing is far worse than meets the eye. One of the Threnodians will soon be reawakened.
ये थ्रेनोडियंस क्या है ये तो मुझे भी नहीं पता पर कुछ टाइम.
They are the enemies of human civilizations, born from the dark side of our collective consciousness. We must defeat them to protect all of humanity. We have been doing our best to prevent the disaster, but the Fraxidus is accelerating the Threnodians' revival.
भाई रोवर क्वेश्चन भी कर रहा है आंसर भी कर रहा था. क्वेश्चन करने की क्या जरूरत है. रोवर के क्वेश्चन और आंसर दोनों मुझे वियर्ड लगते हैं.
Indeed. You have defeated the Crownless and absorbed its echo with your bare hands. It is the tacit discord that embodies the concept of warfare. Resentment of the fallen, fright of the ignoble, those are the emotions that lay ground for its birth. The Crownless is a tacit discord that possesses powers from the reviving Threnodian. Jinzhou is a border city with an unbreakable will and a strong spirit of resistance. However, we also fear the constant wars and loss of life, and the Threnodian can prey on that. You, however, you were able to defeat and absorb a Threnodian-related tacit discord with your bare hands and resonate with other TDs. Meanwhile, Huanglong's records mention a hero with similar powers who saved our nation during the Threnodian War. He is mentioned in literature dating back to Jinzhou's establishment. To uncover your true identity, this could be a helpful lead to pursue.
हो सकता है रोवर और वो वाला पर जो है उस आदमी भी सेम हो सकते हैं. Sure नहीं.
Yes, based on my own deduction and the prophecies of Jue.
भाई जुए मिसिंग है ना.
You mean the unfinished statue of Jue?
भाई मुझे नहीं याद आ रहा मैंने ऐसा कुछ देखा था. भाई रोवर ने कैसे देखा मैंने नहीं देखा.
I see. Do you mind letting me know what you remembered? Since it's related to our sentinel, I might be able to help.
You tell Jinhsi about fragmented memories you were able to.
Rover, the memories of which you speak.
भाई लगता तो है तूने जो याद किया था वो कुछ काम में आ गया. भाई ये फेस कैसे बनाया देखो.
As I mentioned earlier, I can resonate with Jue, our sentinel. Your recollections, they align with what I've witnessed in Jue's memories. Yes, I do remember seeing something similar. I believe it had truly happened in the past.
In other words क्या?
In other words, you may be the person mentioned in our records. The unwavering presence by our sentinel's side, bonded by an unbreakable trust.
भाई जी सकते हैं रेजोनेटर्स लॉन्ग लाइफ भी. मुझे तो लगता है फिर रोवर तो भाई ग्रैंड फादर हो जाएगा इनका. वाह.
Resonators tend to live a longer lifespan, but it is indeed unprecedented to live hundreds of years without any sign of aging. So many mysteries about you remain unsolved, and your age is just one of the unknowns.
भाई ये तो सच है. तेरा मेमोरीज कैसे खो गया अगर तू मतलब एकदम ग्रेट ग्रैंडफादर भी है इनका.
Sorry, but I don't know. Jue's last piece of information pointed to the Northfall Barrens, where you should find the Threnodian. I pray you will find your answers there. The Threnodian is resurrecting, and our nation is in grave danger. This reminds me of the Threnodian War all too much. Perhaps this has something to do with your mysterious appearance in Jinzhou.
वाओ, रोवर तो मददगार हीरो था, अब तो हिस्टोरिकल हीरो भी बन गया। भाई रोवर तो हीरो बन गया। एक्चुअली ये हीरो ही तो था।
Not really. I don't plan to believe in a hero showing up out of nowhere and protecting us. I'm just presenting whatever lead I have about your past, as I know it is troubling you. I want to help you, and that is all there is to it. Thank you for considering lending us a hand. Your help is much appreciated. But please, do not feel obligated because of the information I shared. They are my people, and the responsibility to keep them safe should fall on no one else but my own shoulders. I am saying this because I have faith in my abilities, and even more so in the bravery of Jinzhou's soldiers and our people. You deserve to make your own decision about this after uncovering your true identity. I appreciate everything you've done for us during the past few days, and perhaps even longer ago. Once it all settles, I am ready to accommodate and assist in whatever future decision you make. You can leave Jinzhou or the entire Huanglong if you wish. If you ever need me again, you need only ask. Let's keep this a secret between the two of us. How does that sound?
भाई रोवर को झूठ बोलना नहीं आता तो सीक्रेट क्या रखेगा?
Scar, you are now under arrest for committing multiple felonies in Huanglong. Do you have anything to say?
What do I want to say, huh? While I'd love to tell you another story, I guess that's not what you want to hear. Let's cut to the chase, Madam Magistrate. I'm getting bored already.
Very well. You will answer only our questions from now on.
Sure, why not? What do you want to know?
Okay, one by one पूछते हैं. First, why did you kidnap Jue?
A sentinel such as Jue can predict and correct future events. It gets in our way of achieving our sublime vision. We merely wanted to topple the set future built on lies and take control of our own destiny. Sure, why not? What do you want to know?
I think हम one by one question पूछ सकते हैं. Okay, तो मैं सारे क्वेश्चन ही पूछने वाला हूँ.
Goal has always been the same. We want you to join us.
Why me? हाँ, मुझे भी जानना है भाई, ये रोवर में क्या है जो सबको रोवर ही चाहिए.
Forces battle over you, causing all this strife. And yet you remain unaware of your own worth. Are you really that naive? Or are you just dense? Whatever. Our interest in you is not affected by such trivial matters. Sure, why not? What do you want to know?
Okay, तो next question पूछते हैं बीच फटाक से.
The Threnodians. They hold the key to our ideal. Together, they will bring us the promised true lament. And we will embrace the new world that is bound to come. Sure, why not? What do you want to know?
Okay, तो अभी मेरे ख्याल से लास्ट वाला ही क्वेश्चन बाकी. What on earth is the lament? मेरा मतलब lament क्या है ये
What
बता दे.
is the lament? Disaster? Curse? Some kind of punishment? People only see the surface. The lament brings death, destruction, and countless reverberations. Reverberations that will be reflected, overlapped, and interwoven during the lament. They will be our salvation. The only path to a new life form and a new civilization. Sure, why not? What do you want to know?
भाई मेरा हो गया सारे क्वेश्चन मैंने पूछ लिया, अब क्या पूछूं? सब कंप्लीट ही है भाई। मैं डर।
You kidnapped Jue and revived the Threnodian, accelerating the next lament. This is proof enough that you are the enemy of Jinzhou and all humanity. Stop dreaming you can force Rover to join you. He is our honored guest, and I will not allow any harm to come his way.
How confident you sound. As the Threnodian's resurrection approaches, Jinzhou is barely holding on. How much longer do you think you can keep up this facade?
Thank you for your concern. We have crushed your schemes once, and we can do it again. I have one last question for you. Abducting Jue, stalking Rover, and setting up an ambush in Chicha village. You couldn't have accomplished that all on your own. Unless...
Unless I'm not the only overseer in Jinzhou, right? I have answered all your questions with full honesty. I don't mind you knowing because it won't make any difference. You can try to stop us with all you have, but it's too late to change the course of history. Now, I have one question for you. You seem convinced we caused the disappearance of Jue. What if I told you there was more to it? Would you be curious?
About Jue. What else do you know?
Come closer and I'll tell you, Madam Magistrate. It's a secret for your ears only.
How dare you! Madam Magistrate, I do...
ओके भाई, क्या सीक्रेट बातें हो रही हैं, मुझे भी बताओ।
No, it can't be.
Shocked, aren't you? But there's more. What if I told you your sentinel had made this prophecy a long, long time ago? Your all-seeing sentinel abandons you now, of all times. Need I say more? We're merely adding a touch of extra fuel to the fire that will soon consume all. Rover, care for a wager? I know you've been searching for answers about your past, and I've got news for you.
कैसा न्यूज़ भाई?
Watch out!
अरे ये तो
You are one of us, the Black Lambs, and you have been chosen to join us, ushering in the new world. Once you discover what you really are, you will come to us with no hesitation. The Fraxidus awaits your arrival with open arms, and I look forward to that day in sincere anticipation.
After the interrogation, Scar is put in jail. ओके भाई, स्कार को जेल में डाल दिया। स्कार ने क्या स्टोरी बताई, जल्दी जल्दी बोल दे, मुझे जानना है।
Sorry, Rover. What he mentioned about our sentinel is highly sensitive. I cannot disclose it yet. Not before verifying it myself. Is it a ploy to create distrust among us? Or... I must first find our sentinel to uncover the truth.
भाई ये कैसा क्वेश्चन है? जरूर ये बहुत ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट होगा, इसलिए ढूंढ रहे हैं ये सारे लोग।
Jue is the guardian sentinel of Jinzhou. It is responsible for assisting Jinzhou's magistrate in administrative affairs. While I am the final decision maker, Without the assistance of Jue, I cannot guarantee I am always making the best choices for my people.
भाई ये है कि मैडम मैजिस्ट्रेट बहुत अच्छा संभाल रही है, पर फिर भी जुए तो ज़रूरी है। पर उसे तो स्कार भाई ने किडनैप कर लिया। भाई मुझे देखना था जुए को।
Thank you. I am glad you think so. Jue can predict the future, and up to this point, every one of its prophecies have been proven true. While justice may not be universally agreed upon, its decisions have consistently served the best interests of Huanglong.
एकदम हमें जिंजोस का फ्यूचर भी एकदम राइट सेट करना चाहिए, मतलब मैडम मैजिस्ट्रेट को सेट करना, हमें नहीं करना। मैं तो रोवर के साथ हूँ।
For that, I suppose we will have to talk to it in person to find out. In addition, Rover, Jue once told me to deliver a message to you, to the Awakened One. When raindrops fall upstream, please head to the Northfall Barrens and seek General Jian of the Midnight Rangers.
तो भाई अब मुझे जनरल जियन को ढूंढना। अरे यार अब ये कहाँ मिलेंगे मुझे? अच्छा, नॉर्थ फॉल बैरन में, मतलब बैरन्स में। ओके, पर ये तो कहाँ है? भाई जिनसी मुझे ज़रूर बता देगी।
I suppose so. General Jian is currently battling another TD outbreak in the Northfall Barrens, which will also serve as our front line against the Threnodian. But the ongoing war has made it a very dangerous place to go. Since you won't need to go there right now, not until when the raindrops fall upstream. I know you're here for clues about your true identity. And I don't want you to leave the city empty-handed. Have you heard about the Black Shores, Rover? It's an organization shrouded in mystery, with a secretive membership process and members who usually keep their identities hidden. Upon your awakening, one of their members discreetly contacted me to gather information about you. But please don't worry. The Black Shores developed a special lament prediction system and has established partnerships with countries worldwide. While operating in secrecy, they are not an extremist group like the Fraxidus. They have been monitoring the situation in Jinzhou to provide assistance when needed. Thanks to their extra help, my meeting with you went smoothly. This Blake Bloom is their symbol. The Black Shores members usually wear it on their person.
हाँ भाई, वो जिंजो में क्या अचीव करना चाहते हैं? मतलब जिंजो में उनका क्या फ़ायदा है रह के?
The Black Shores once provided us significant insights into the relationship between the moon and the Threnodians. This time, they've come to inform us a Threnodian is about to resurrect near Jinzhou. Apart from that, I'm not sure what else they may be hoping to achieve. This photo is yours to keep. I will return with Jue shortly, and the Black Shores may be worth your try during this time.
ओके। अरे भाई ये क्या कर रहे हैं ये लोग? क्या हुआ? अरे ये तो वही है ना जो उसने पहले भी देखा था।
Are you all right?
लगता तो है ये ऑल राइट है। Something I was wearing the black robe. हाँ भाई, इसने फिर से वही वाला देखा है।
The Black Shores must have a deep connection to your past. Since you are likely being closely monitored by the Fraxidus now, I suggest keeping an eye out for the Black Shore members. They could prove to be your valuable allies. I'll do my best to find Jue and tell you everything I learned from it once I return. This is my promise.
ज़रूर, जल्दी आना, बस प्रॉमिस को रखना। I can't wait.
Yes, please leave it to me.
ओके, तो मैं घर जा सकता हूँ? ओके बाय। भैया यांग कहाँ है तू? मैं आ रहा हूँ, वेट।
Sanhua,
Yes, Madam Magistrate.
I will be going on a temporary leave. During my absence, please help me handle my responsibilities in Jinzhou.
Understood. Should I continue protecting that rover?
No need. Both Chan Li and I will be away, and there will be more than enough paperwork for you to handle.
Is Lady Chongli leaving for the capital? Please pardon my intrusion, but he just faced an ambush in the Central Plains. What if...
Regarding that incident, we tried to warn him about the Fraxidus, but they were more cunning than we thought. If he runs into another powerful enemy like Scar, he'll eventually have to confront them on his own. Sanhua, you can place more trust in Rover and me.
Understood. I will. My lady, no matter what happens, my sword is always yours.
ओके, तो भाई ये चैंगली कौन है?
Both the interrogation and my appointed meeting with Rover have already finished.
Scar only needed the two of you as his audience. We already knew what he wanted, and we let him have as much.
He decrypted every message we intended to convey. It's only proper you meet him in person, as the one who crafted those puzzles. Such intricate puzzles. I guess only Rover has the patience to solve them all.
No detail is too small. I'm sure he understands. Besides, not seeing the opponent heightens the thrill of the game. If everything goes according to the prophecies of Jue, I will meet him in person eventually. So, what did our captive from the Fraxidus tell you about Jue?
That Jue had predicted I will have to fight it one day. A fight that will shape Jinzhou's future.
Well, that is unexpected. But you don't seem all that surprised, do you?
Can't say I am. I had suspected as much from our previous conversations, and the message it left me, his words only confirmed it.
Where was it when you last sensed its presence?
It was in Mount Firmament. Unlike Jinzhou City, that mountain is still resting in stillness.
The place where the first people of Jinzhou lived, and where Jue first manifested before us humans. I see.
I'll find Jue and bring it back as soon as possible.
Our enemies could have planned it as a trap. We have a bigger goal to focus on, remember?
I understand. I will not let anything or anyone disrupt the peace in Jinzhou.
Would you let what you heard from Scar sway your determination?
No. He cannot ever turn me against Jue. If anything, his words only confirmed my theory. I am the magistrate of Jinzhou, appointed by the Sentinel itself. The prophecy speaks of a decisive incident for Jinzhou's future, where I will be a key player. The fight between me and Jue is only a precursor. My job remains unchanged. I will fulfill my duty as Jinzhou's magistrate with my own judgment.
Is that your final answer?
A single strand's neglect births mountainous upheaval. You taught me that, remember? The safest option is for me to go in person.
Very well. Since we are already mid-game, I will let you decide our next move. This time, I shall be a pawn in your hand. Remember, I will always stand by your side, in this crisis or any other.
Am I a player or a mere pawn? I suppose there is no difference at this point. No matter what, I will do what I must.
ओके वाओ, मेरा एक कंप्लीट हो गया क्वेस्ट. यस, ग्रेट. ओके, ये रेन ड्रॉप्स वाला अनलॉक हो गया है. ग्रेट. वाओ, 100 एस्टेरॉइड्स और भी बहुत कुछ मिले मुझे. भाई जब गिफ्ट्स मिलता है ना बहुत मज़ा आ जाता है. रिवाइंडिंग रेन ड्रॉप्स. ओके, मेरा डेली चैलेंज वाला जो जगह था वो ओपन हो गया और भी बहुत सारे चैलेंजेस भी अनलॉक हुए. ग्रेट. ओके, मीट अप विद यांग एंड चीज़े. भाई कहाँ है ये लोग?
May I pray for anything specific for you?
वेट 1
It would be
सेकेंड.
my
तब
honor.
से मुझे लेवल अप करने बोल रहे हैं. मैं लेवल अप कर रहा हूँ. 1 सेकेंड. ओके, अभी मेरा 37 था, अभी 38. मैं फुल कर लेता हूँ. ओके, 40 कर लूँ. ग्रेट, 40 कर लेते हैं. 40 नहीं हुआ, पता नहीं क्यों, पर ओके.
I will be there
मैंने
for
सारे
everyone
यूज़ कर लिए.
as we head toward our shared future. This power,
ओके, रोवर वाला
it's
20
mysterious yet
एसेंट.
reassuring nonetheless.
ओह, अच्छा ये 20 से 40 हो गया. अब हम 40 वाले भी कर सकते हैं. कुछ टेंशन करते हैं. ओके, ये वाला हमें मिल चुका है. एक्टिवेट करो. ग्रेट. रोवर से और कुछ ऐसा है. रोवर स्पेक्टर. ओके, अच्छा ये
I've
भी
never
यांग का
felt
है.
such strength
अच्छा
in
ये
me.
वाला इसका भी हो गया
It's all
अनलॉक.
thanks to you.
Great.
May I pray for
तो
anything
यांग
specific for
और
you?
हमारे
It would be my
कैरेक्टर्स
honor.
में मैंने इसका मैंने जिंसी का लेवल अप किया है और रोवर और क्या बोलते हैं यांग का लेवल 40 के लिए वो वाला अनलॉक किया है. ग्रेट. ओके, तो भाई इतना तक हो गया. अब चलो यांग और चीज़ें से बात करते हैं. भाई वो लोग है कहाँ? भाई आराम से नहीं, जल्दी जाते हैं. ओह, यहाँ पे है. हेलो
see.
यांग.
Yes, I can feel the tension in the streams. I'm worried something bad is gonna happen. There you are, Rover.
सॉरी भाई, तुम लोगों को वेट करना पड़ा, पर भाई ये लोग कर क्या रहे हैं?
The Academy has noted a concerning rise in tacit field activities. Please use caution when exiting the city.
भाई वार्निंग के लिए थैंक यू बहुत ज़्यादा.
Remember to check your terminal signals and wear the Academy's protective suit correctly. And don't forget to stay hydrated. Now, I have experiments to run. Take care.
भाई क्या मैसेज था मुझे नहीं पता, या फिर वॉइस मेल मैसेज. बहुत अजीब सा था. ऐसे मैसेजेस होते अगर सचमुच में तो मज़ा ही आ जाता.
It's just Baija being Baija. She's a little awkward with showing care, but I think it's cute. Anyway, Rover, quick, tell us what happened.
After a brief moment of thinking, you gave them. Okay, मैंने उनको सारी बातें बोल
The
दी हैं.
fracks at us again? Ugh, those jerks.
हाँ भाई, हमें जियान के बारे में जानना है.
Jian the general, Jinhsi the magistrate, and Jue, the Jinzhou sentinel. Is there any kind of connection between them?
Connection? No idea. But I did hear General Jian used to be a military doctor. Speaking of that, I think we'll need to start with a bit of Jinzhou's past. A storyteller near the theater once told us something like this.
The Honorable Madame Jinhsi, our great magistrate of Jinzhou, was handpicked by Sentinel Jur. Her status as the Sentinel's appointed resonator is rare among all past magistrates. Our Jinzhou was leaderless for years until Jur finally chose her to be the next magistrate, and she answered the call. To further elaborate, we must start with the battle beneath the crescent. The Northfall Barons, scarred by countless wars, discarded weapons scattered like bones. Our soldiers had fought to reclaim the land for years, to no avail. Overthrax, the dreadful Threnodian monster, fed on the frequencies of weapons, turning our fallen soldiers into deadly tacit discords. General of the Midnight Rangers, Geshu Lin, bravely rose to confront the threat. As Twin Moons aligned, General Geshu Lin vowed to vanquish evil, raising his blade against the blood-red crescent that foretold destruction. His sword blazed with black flames, laying waste to all who dared stand in his way. Victory seemed certain. Until the retroact rain began to fall. Raindrops fell upwards, as in the past. Monsters raged, loyal souls fell to blood-soaked sands, infernal carnage. Issuing his last command, Geshu Lin demanded all soldiers stand firm, no matter what happened. Sacrificing his body to the black flames for power, Geshu Lin charged at the Overthrax with all his might, and he was never seen again. After the fall of their leader, the remaining soldiers despaired until the deafening roar of Qinlong struck like lightning. A lone youth bravely stood up to lead a hard-won retreat. After the battle, that young man who tamed the wind ascended to fame, becoming the new general of the Midnight Rangers, selected by Sentinel Jur. On the other hand, General Geshu was blamed for the massive losses that occurred under his command, earning him a notorious reputation in Guanlong. That battle struck us hard, but our sentinel rose from its long slumber to select a new magistrate who'll guide us into the future. Despite the previous disaster, Jinzhou was off to a promising start under our sentinel and the new magistrate's guidance. The people held hope for a better tomorrow.
Whoa! First time hearing about all that.
भाई ये तो जुए को ही पता होगा ना, हमें कैसे पता होगा कि
Maybe the Sentinel had its own special ways of picking candidates. Or maybe it is their incomprehensible ways that set these divine beings apart from us. Their thinking tends to be elusive to the average person.
Yeah, true. Wouldn't be surprised if Jue decided to make me the magistrate one day. Not gonna lie.
मुझे नहीं लगता उनके ओपिनियन पूछते होंगे, क्योंकि ऐसे स्टोरी में तो कुछ
I
नहीं था।
understand your concern, Rover. Madame Jinhsi was only a teenager, and she was suddenly selected to be the magistrate. It must have been so difficult for her. I remember people were skeptical when she first took office. Despite her achievements, many believed she lacked the necessary experience and authority in the political realm. People only showed their respect to Madame Jinhsi because they trusted Jue's judgment.
Seriously, Lord Jue knows how to choose him. Our previous magistrates were all top-notch at running the show. And Madame Jinhsi, she's already made the city a well-oiled machine in no time. I'd have a mental overclock just trying to keep up with all that paperwork. She was made for this. What is that saying again? Real gold never loses its shine.
Rover, since you were asking about this, did you get clues from your past from Madame Jinhsi?
भाई जुए ने ही तो हमें बोला था कि हमें नॉर्थफोर बैनर जनरल के जनरल जियान से मिलना है।
The Norfolk Barrens? It's been a battlefield since ancient times.
Rover, it's dangerous there. The Norfolk Barrens is the front line in our defense against the Threnodian. We must be careful about going there. Rover, since you were asking about this, did you get clues from your past from Madame Jinhsi?
हाँ भाई हमें फ्रैक्सीडस और स्कार के बारे में बहुत कुछ जानकारी मिली
He
है।
sent 2 overseers at once. Their scheme must be far more expansive than we thought, though the Fraxidas do seem to know a lot about you. Their ideology and actions are too dangerous, and right now, the odds are in their favor. If we rush into a confrontation, it could lead us into their traps. Rover, since you were asking about this, did you get clues from your past from Madame Jinhsi?
हाँ भाई वो ब्लैक शोर्स के साथ मेरा कुछ पास भी रिलेटेड था, ऐसा ही मैडम जिनसी ने मुझे बोला है। आई मीन रोवर का पास था, मैं भी मतलब रोवर का पास इस ब्लैक शोर के साथ कुछ तो मतलब है, हमें नहीं पता क्या है पर ज़रूर पता चलेगा बाद में।
The Black Shores? Doesn't ring a bell. Sounds like the name of a place, but I've never seen it on any map.
This flower. It's only a photo, and I can't tell where it came from with my ability.
ब्लैक शोर्स के बारे में तो अभी हमें फ़िलहाल इतना ही पता कि वो एक लेमन के बारे में पढ़ते हैं और पता चला उनके एक फ्लावर के बारे में। तो
We're still in the dark about Fraxida's plans, and the Norfolk Barrens is too risky. The Black Shores seems to be our only option now, but if we are to look for them with only a photo of this flower, it's going to be difficult.
Since it's about flowers, we should go ask Grandma Lynn.
Yes, Grandma Lynn runs a flower shop. I'm sure she can give us some tips.
You're making me blush a little. Grandma Lynn loves listening to storytellers. I think I saw her earlier. Let's go look for her.
ओके ग्रेट, बहुत बढ़िया। और यस ये भी अनलॉक हो गया। वाओ ओके तो गाइस आज के इतना ही, जो आधा तक दिखाया है उसके बाद वाला जो है पूरा मैं बाद में दिखाने वाला हूँ। तो आज के लिए इतना, वीडियो अच्छी तो लाइक करना, सब्सक्राइब करना। तब तक के लिए बाय बाय।